Valentine's Day, the most inauthentic day of the year. There's nothing like being told when you have to tell your significant other that you love them. In fact, you can't just tell them you love them, you need to show them in the form of material items. Chocolates and flowers are the bare minimum, but if you really want to go the extra mile and show them and everybody on social media just how much you care, expensive jewelry or a lavish holiday will get you there. Let's be honest, how many people actually participate in Valentine's Day because they genuinely want to? Not because they feel like they have to, or they're afraid of missing out, they just want free gifts, or they're using it for their own self-serving purposes. True undertones of Valentine's Day in this day and age are performative and materialistic. Let's use some examples. Jane has never really felt truly loved inside of herself. She's always struggled with low self-worth. She goes to extra effort to buy her partner something nice and anxiously awaits, hoping it will be reciprocated. Jane is desperately seeking love and approval from outside of herself because she hasn't yet learned that those things can only come from within. Next up is Chad. At his core, he is filled with deep shame and self-loathing. But since those truths are just too much for him to bear, he created a false self a long time ago to cover all this up. Now he spends his days constantly trying to convince himself and the world around him that he's special and amazing. Valentine's Day is the perfect opportunity to reinforce this flimsy construction that he has created. He'll lavish his partner in gifts and expect the same in return, all while splashing it across social media. The purpose of this is to gain significant validation and attention, to try and abate that gaping black hole inside of himself that can never really be filled. It can only ever be temporarily topped up. And let's not forget the covert controlling types who systematically ignore Valentine's Day just to reinforce to their significant other that they are worthless. And while everybody else is getting attention and affection and love on this day, they are not worthy of receiving anything. And then there are those who partake in Valentine's Day simply because it's the done thing and they just don't want to miss out. It's so clear to me that nothing about Valentine's Day is loving. It's putting on a show for others, it's ticking a societal box, and it's about what people can gain from it for themselves. That is not love. True, authentic love is quiet and unconditional. Think about the love you have for a child or a pet. Healthy people don't expect anything in return for that love. It just is. It's solid and stable. Sure, some people might just say I'm being jaded and negative, but for me, I don't need to be told what day of the year I must tell somebody else that I love them. I don't need a mark on the calendar to show someone genuine appreciation. And I certainly don't need to purchase material items to do all that, especially when it means helping the wealthiest people on the planet line their coffers even further. In fact, that's the complete opposite of what divine love truly is. For those who are single on Valentine's Day, I can fully validate just how much sadness and grief can come up on this day, because it can often show you what has or has not been in your life that you wish was or wasn't there. But just know that to be single on Valentine's Day gives you an amazing advantage in true sovereignty. You've got the perfect opportunity to embody all that it means to be your own provider of all things, including love, which can only ever truly come from within anyway. The moment you start searching for that outside of yourself is the moment you hand your power away. Once you truly nail this, no one can ever have anything over you ever again. So let me know your thoughts. If you're really honest with yourself, how does Valentine's Day really make you feel? Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this. I don't know. Let me know.